Do you know that negative beliefs can distort your perceptions and make it difficult for you to succeed? Our fundamental beliefs about life and ourselves are downloaded automatically, like a tape recorder, into our subconscious mind simply by watching the behaviors, attitudes, and reactions of our parents, siblings, and peers in the first 6 years of our life. Many years ago, when I was in school, I had an experience that changed the way that I approached drawing and the way I approached life. I was up late one night trying to finish a drawing that was due the next day. The piece was a black and white optical illusion done in pen and ink. I had to really concentrate because one incorrect placement of black ink would destroy the whole illusion. In an attempt to not make a mistake, I instinctively slowed down my breathing and began paying attention to every movement I made. In this heightened state of awareness, I began to see that my body responded differently when I drew a curved line than when I drew a straight line. Then I noticed that my body also responded differently when I drew a line from one direction versus the other. I didn't know why this was happening, but I was definitely fascinated. In hopes of finding some answers, I began reading the biographies of artists I had always admired. I wanted to know how drawing a line could affect the way I felt. I discovered that many artists had similar experiences while drawing, and some of them purposely encouraged the experience because they felt it helped them find new solutions and think more clearly. This was important, but I still didn't know how drawing could affect the way that I felt. I began exploring kinesiology, the study of the mechanics of motion, or how the body moves. I came to realize that slowing down and coordinating my movements with my breath probably had something to do with my experience. But did the line itself make a difference? Or was there another cause? In 1989, I met Dr. Bruce Lipton, author of The Biology of Belief. At the time, Dr. Lipton was a fellow in pathology at Stanford Medical School. It was during this time that he proved in a lab that it was our beliefs, not our genes, that controlled our cellular biology. And when you change your beliefs, you can change your whole life. At that first meeting, Bruce explained to me how my beliefs affected my biology and how drawing could bring about conscious awareness and change. This is what he told me. Our mind actually consists of two minds, the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. They were designed to work together in tandem. Our fundamental beliefs about life and ourselves are downloaded automatically, like a tape recorder, into our subconscious mind simply by watching the behaviors, attitudes, and reactions of our parents, siblings, and peers in the first 6 years of our life. No thinking takes place in this part of our mind. It just reacts and responds with the behavior it has learned. The subconscious mind turns on behavior automatically without you even thinking about it. These reactions can make it easy, hard, or even impossible for you to succeed. When we are not paying attention, our conscious mind is not even aware of what the subconscious mind is doing. We can only see the results of our subconscious beliefs. The other function of your subconscious mind is to make sure your experience of life is consistent with your stored beliefs. So if I was told I was average, and that belief was in my subconscious mind, my mind would not allow me to exceed average. Because if I did, it would contradict its stored belief. So no matter how hard I tried, my subconscious mind would only create average, even if it wasn't true. That is, until I became aware of the real source of my problem and changed that belief in my subconscious mind. Your conscious mind helps you think, problem solve, create, and express yourself. After your first 6 years of life, your conscious mind becomes functional. If allowed to develop, it becomes very good at looking at things and saying, is there another solution or another way to see this picture? If you don't have a conscious mind, there is no other way to see the picture. You accept what you are told is fact. When anyone encourages you to ask why, they are helping you exercise and strengthen your conscious mind. On the other hand, when somebody says, don't ask so many questions, then they are discouraging the development of this part of your mind. Art, music, and real science, the exploring part, expands and helps develop your conscious mind. This is because they encourage you to be curious, create, and explore. The possibilities and solutions are infinite. Your conscious mind also has the unique ability to focus on a task and suspend the subconscious belief that controlled that task. Then you're running on live time, which means you can now choose to approach the situation differently and create the result you really want. On the other hand, when you're not paying attention, your subconscious mind, which is much larger than the conscious mind and 1,000,000 times faster, takes over and runs the show based on its stored beliefs. Do you know that drawing simple lines or even scribbling can help you achieve your goals? In an attempt to avoid making a mistake, I had slowed down and began focusing on every movement my body made. As I inked the drawing, my mind became quiet and my negative thoughts disappeared. I felt clear, happy, and content. What I didn't realize then was that this change came from my conscious mind suspending my negative beliefs. Imagine you're sitting in the driver's seat of a car. In front of you is the dashboard, and on the dashboard are some gauges. These gauges let you know what is happening inside the engine of the car. If you pay attention to these gauges, the car will perform better and run longer. Our emotions are like gauges for our body. They let us know when something is good or disruptive for our body, just like the gauges on the dashboard. When we pay attention to our emotions, it's easier for us to succeed. My emotions guided me through that drawing experience I had in school and helped me be successful. When we feel angry and frustrated, the experience is similar to the temperature gauge on the dashboard of the car going into the red. These emotions are telling us to stop, pull over, cool off, and figure out what is making learning so difficult or causing us to feel upset. On the other hand, when we feel happy and joyful, these emotions let us know that our current situation is good for our biology. Why do we care if a situation is good for our biology? Whenever we are stressed, the blood flowing to our conscious mind is redirected to the subconscious mind. This is because the subconscious mind, with its super fast response time, is designed to handle all emergencies. When I was trying to finish my drawing many years ago, It was my willingness to listen to my body and to be guided by my emotions that helped me get over my fear of making a mistake and successfully finish my drawing. If moving my pen in one direction felt annoying or created tension in my body, I would explore a different approach. Into the wee hours of the night, I drew effortlessly with a precision I had never experienced before. Since that pivotal evening, I have continued to rely on my pencil and my emotions to help me change limiting beliefs and create more success in both my personal and professional life. So if you feel stuck or stressed, remember you have two minds, a subconscious mind and a conscious mind. Your subconscious mind is larger and faster, but it can only do what it is programmed to do. Your conscious mind is smaller and slower, but it can figure out and create anything. When we are stressed, our subconscious mind automatically takes over. Curiosity, creativity, and relaxation turn on your conscious mind. If you're listening to your emotions, you will know when your body is stressed. When that happens, just pick up your pencil or crayon and give your system a break with drawing, scribbling, or doodling. The experience is similar to hitting the refresh button on your computer. The I Create What I Believe program was designed to help you understand how stress affects your mind and give you effective tools to de-stress your body in almost any situation. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right.